Alright, ladies and gentlemen, a few weeks ago I had you guys confess your deepest, darkest secrets to me live on stream for everyone to see. This video is disturbing, it gets dark at times, but it's also pretty funny. And I'm disappointed in you guys. You guys have some weird confessions. I wish I can unhear some of the stuff I heard. Enjoy the video, like and subscribe.
I my teacher in the school bathroom.
You know what, I honestly did not expect anything else. Alright, let's move on to number 2.
I steal thousands of dollars from my family. I have a rich family and I can buy things through Apple Pay. Think in-app purchases. I make tons of money funneling my parents' funds into apps and selling subscriptions for cheap. So far I've spent $200,000 and made $40,000. Not sharing exact amounts for obvious reasons.
Did you just incriminate yourself? I feel like this one is not a joke just because it's so specific. Stop spending your parents' money. Not sharing exact amounts for obvious reasons. You've spent $200,000, bruh, and you made $40K. That's not a good investment. We're off to a good start. I my sister and got her pregnant. That's crazy.
So basically when I was like 8, 9 or something, I stole money from my mom and drove her car after she found out I got grounded for 3 months and I regret it.
Have you guys ever spent money on your mom's credit card when you were younger? I know I did. I went on a spree. I'll leak my darkest secret. When I was age 10, no, I was actually age 7. I didn't know how credit cards worked. I didn't know like people actually had to work for money. I loved Roblox. I loved Clash of Clans, Pixel Gun 3D, some OG banger games. Took my mom's credit card, spent $10K. I was buying all the boys Robux. I was buying them gems. I was buying everything. I had the best base on Clash of Clans. And then my mom, like, she didn't know about it for 3 weeks. I was like, oh, it's okay. So I kept spending. And then eventually my mom got a statement for 10K and she was like, yo, you can't do that. Are you crazy? And I was like, oh, you actually have to work for money. Okay, my bad. But she got all the money back, which is kind of crazy. W method. Let's go to confession number 5. I still watch children's shows. Children's shows bang. iCarly. I love sniffing breast milk. Yo, what?
I used to play VR chat back in 2021 to 2023, and I would make people pay for lap dances or ERP. And one time I was dating a guy from VR chat and I broke up with him in the middle of a black cat in front of 30 people. He started crying.
You had a boyfriend in VR? Wait, what is ERP? Enterprise Resource Planning.
Huh?
ERP VR. Oh my, okay, yep, should have stayed curious. It is VR sex. That's what he just confessed. Are you trolling? You're having sex in VR. No, this is deeper than a confession, brother. This might be therapy. You might need to leave the house or, you know, go talk to a female. Oh wait, you're a girl, I think. I don't know. It's a little awkward here. Okay. Anyways, moving on. Confession number 8.
I've tried ending it before. Too much things going on at once. And I'm not clean yet. I'm trying really hard to stay strong. If it's too personal, I'm sorry.
I'm here for you. W's in the chat. Look, you made it this far. There's no reason to end it. Life's a gift. It takes a lot to admit that, okay? Everything's gonna be fine. Always a light at the end of the tunnel. Confession number 8.
So I once went in the boys' changing room on accident at the pool, and let's just say it was not fun. I'm a girl, by the way.
You went to the boys' changing room on accident and it wasn't fun? Did you stay in there? Confession number 10.
Well, back in middle school I used to have a crush on a girl. Her name was Shayla, and when everyone would go to recess I would drink then spit in her water bottle, but I'm different now, beaming face with smiling eyes.
You would drink then spit in her water bottle? No, reveal yourself. You're getting banned. What the Why? You did not need to confess that.
One time in preschool, at the end of the day, the teacher would put on some music so that could all dance to. During this dance, I grabbed the back of my friend's collar and I pushed him into a large wooden shelf. He fell over and he hit his eye on the corner of the shelf. When he got back up, all we could see is he had purple bruises around his eye and his eye was bleeding. I didn't actually mean to push him into the shelf, but the teacher thought whoever did it meant to actually push them into the shelf. We spent the rest of the day not dancing, but trying to figure out who pushed them into the shelf. Eventually, he came back the next day with bandages on his right eye and nobody ever figured out it was me.
Bro, what? Confession number 12.
I was really high once and went to my friend's house and did the dirty with him and used to walk 2 hours to his house every night when my parents were asleep just to see him. He ended up cheating on me before Valentine's Day, so that was ass skull.
That's a confession right there, yeah. I support it. I mean, sorry that you got cheated on. I cheated my way through Spanish. Yo, I'm with you on that. I couldn't do that class. I cheated.
So one time I asked my grandma who has dementia for $50, then every hour or so I would ask her again and she would give it to me, but then my mom found out and she made me work to pay back my grandma loudly crying face.
No, you're going to hell. What? You asked your grandma who has dementia for $50 every hour because she kept forgetting she was giving it to you. You're going to hell. Wow, that was dark.
Me and 3 other friends had a sleepover 1.5 years ago. One of my friends fell asleep early and we wanted to do something since he fell asleep first. We all reached in our pants and picked our pubes out and put them in his ear. We haven't told him.
Excuse me? Bro, you could have just did something like pour water on him. That would have been funny. That's weird.
When I was younger, like 3-4, in nursery during the day I would purposely walk around in whatever messes I could find, like Play-Doh and other things. And at the end of the day when everyone waited for their parents to come pick them up I would say to the teachers I'm going to lie down behind some chairs. But instead I would hide behind them and pick whatever was stuck to bottom of my shoes and eat it. I probably did this for months before a teacher caught me.
That's your confession. You would pick whatever was stuck to the bottom of my shoes and eat it. You need a therapist. This is not the right place. I sucked my best friend's for $50. Confession number 18.
When I was 13, I had an obsession with a girl at school. I think it was 7th or 8th grade and she was in a lot of my classes. She had dark hair and she kind of looked like Michael Jackson. It was so weird, but every time I saw or heard something about Michael Jackson, it would immediately remind me of this girl. One night when I was alone and bored at my house, I would look at Michael Jackson deepfakes online and pleasure myself to them and pretended it was the girl I was obsessed with. It made me feel really guilty, but it strengthened me to go confess my love for the girl. She rejected me and I continued to jack off to Michael Jackson pictures for the next 2 weeks.
No, you take that to the grave. You don't, what the f***? You just confessed that.
7th grade, to skip a math quiz I didn't study for. An ambulance was called and everyone believed me. I was taken to the hospital and I lied and said I hadn't drank anything since yesterday, and they determined I passed out from dehydration. Got to go home after that.
Okay, that's fair. That's a good confession. I've pulled some fuck to fake sick and get out of school. I faked a seizure. We all did some crazy shit.
One time I caught my teacher smoking weed in the bathroom at school after hours, and he told me he would find my family and kill me if I made him lose his job, so I said okay, and I voice recorded the whole thing. Now he is in big trouble.
Your family's in big trouble too. Did we forget about that part?
I was walking down the street and saw a cute girl, got her number few weeks past. Turns out she was my sister. Anyway, love your streams, Nico. Keep up the good work.
Yo, what? These are just turning brain rot. I rizzed up my grandma on Tinder by accident. You could have confessed anything. I'm giving you guys a chance to confess real confessions. I slept with my sister. I liked you. Me and my crush did you know what in the janitor's closet. What?
One time I got pulled over and I was high ASL and managed to get off with a warning. I waited there for a couple more minutes and took off and hit a light pole and haven't told anyone still.
You hit a light pole? Well, you just told everyone. Officer, we got him right here. I once pooped in a pool with 20 other people in the pool. I hope you're joking.
As a kid, I used to pee into a jug and mix it into my mom's baking because I liked the taste of my own pee. So whenever I had a birthday cake, I always snuck at least a tablespoon of my own pee. I don't do this anymore though. I low-key miss the taste of it. Loudly crying face.
Yo, can we find that guy and ban him?
I had my first adult beverage when I was 6. I thought it was a slushie, but it was an alcoholic one. I never told my mom.
I'm gonna tell her.
I lost my V card in a room with my best friend, and the dude's little brother was in the room too.
The dude's little brother?
My 12th grade teacher called me an idiot in front of the entire class. I sent him a fake login and keylogged his PC for months.
What does that mean? Keylogged meaning the practice of recording signals. You hacked your teacher's computer because he called you an idiot. That's a valid confession. I'll stick up for you.
So this might seem fake, but it not. I caught my best friend sleeping with my dad and I never told my mom, but the crazy thing is she's dating my brother too, so it a whole mess and I'm the only one that knows.
You caught your best friend sleeping with your dad and you never told your mom? Tell her. It.
When I was 6, I took showers with my mom and I would stare at her cherries.
Bro, what?
Bet up my stepdad because he was hitting on my 8-year-old sister. Am I in the wrong?
You beat up your stepdad? He was hitting on your 8-year-old sister? I hope that's a joke. There's this girl that's going into the 11th grade this semester. I'm going into 10th. I really like her. However, she has a boyfriend. I don't really know if I should wait until they break up or tell her now. What do you advise? You're in 10th grade. Don't worry about girls. You know what I mean? That's where most people waste their time in high school with relationships. And if she has a boyfriend, gang, if you told her, say you texted her on Snap, hey, I have a crush on you. I know you have a boyfriend. I'm not trolling. She's gonna show her boyfriend. That's gonna be on story. Next day, you're gonna go to school. It's gonna be on the smart board. Don't get leaked. Take that to the grave, gang. Give it like a month. You'll be over her. I had feeling for this girl since grade 7. I never told her my feeling, and we're graduating next month. Get on my stream right now, call her. I'll fucking tell you what to say, maybe. If you're down. I shot my sister with a water gun with piss in it. You're sick. You ain't wing-manning me, bro. They asked me for advice. One time I was at a sleepover and I peed my pants. I didn't want to get up and clean it, so I ended up blaming it on the dog. They never found out it was me, and to this day, she still doesn't know. Yo, take that to the grave, gang. You didn't have to say that one. Yo, you're a creep. I nutted in someone's panties. You're such a creep. I vape and I'm 13. You're gonna be dead at 20 if you don't fucking lock in, bro. What are you doing? Okay, so one time when my grandma used to go to church, I used to steal her gum and candy because it was so good. And she asked me if I'm the one who took it, and I blamed it on my little cousin. Damn. A year or two back, I was maybe 16 or 17. I found a cute girl on Insta and we met up. So we get to my place. She looked a little different. I was like, it's fine. So we sat on my bed, watched Netflix, and we spooned. Then I realized it's a man and his penis is bigger than mine. Me personally, I would have took that to the grave. I'm gonna be real. I hope you're trolling. I gooned to your stream once. You're so weird. I once found myself genuinely so lost. I took a knife and almost ended my life. Hey, that's deep, bro. You're never lost. You're never alone. I'll pray for you, whoever you are. My brother and I were sneaking out of our house 2 years ago. We went to a nearby pub. We were kids. We drank alcohol, and our parents still don't know. I came back drunk. How did they fucking let you in a bar? Yo, I'm not even kidding. I walked into my stepmom my older brother. This is actually not a joke, and she got arrested. What? Nah, that's crazy. I've gained a lot of weight recently, and people have called me big back many times, and I'm feeling a little sad about it. When you feel sad, that's good. Use that as motivation to lose weight. Weight comes and goes. Life is only here once. Wait, does that make sense? Probably not. What really matters, your mother still loves you. I may have gone fishing in an illegal spot where fishing was not allowed and caught a fish and took it home. You're a rebel. A group of people on Discord made such horrible false allegations about me and have a huge following, so everyone believed them based off of their word alone. I had to screenshot proof. It was bullshit. It got so bad. One of them broke me mentally. Using my IRL trauma against me, I tried to end my life. I ended up developing anorexia and self-harming. This happened last year, and the amount of death threats was insane. I haven't hurt myself since, but it's forever left a mark on me. I wish I could have gotten justice for what happened to me, but they have devoted followers. I didn't want any more death threats. All right, let me give you some advice. First of all, I'm glad you're still here with us. Number 2, you got to get off the internet. If they made false allegations, I have a simple fix. This button right here turns off your phone. So if you're getting all these death threats and all these allegations on you, it's all in this box, okay? You press this button, you put the phone down, real life is here. No one. Is that good advice or is that fucked up? Because that's actually what I think. Like, dude, if everyone was hating on me in my chat right now, I'd be fine. Because I look away from my screen, I don't see. It's all on the fucking screen. Glad you're still here. Just maybe don't spend that much time on Discord or something. I have hatred for people that can't be changed. Help. I'm not a therapist, but I don't know what I'm supposed to say to that. I can't help you. Maybe see a therapist. When I was 7, my older sister and I got into a fight, and I got so angry I jumped on her and pushed her down and bit her neck. It started bleeding and I felt terrible since my mom yelled at my sister instead of me. I honestly hated being the favorite growing up. I realized how my sister got treated so unfairly. Sorry if this was a terrible confession. No, that's a good one. Damn, man. Me and my cousin deadass both got naked and just touched each other. I catfished my friends online for 2 years and I got caught. Good. Growing up, I had a friend who was adopted and the rest of her siblings were also adopted. We were 6th graders and her adopted brother was a 9th grader. They had a weird relationship. Honestly, while staying the night, we watched a movie. Late into the movie, I saw them under the blanket doing stuff. Went to sleep not saying anything and immediately left when I woke up. Fast forward years later, he is now in jail for doing doing stuff to underage girls. I don't know if this is wild, but it was super fucking wild for me. I'm 16 and I live in the basement of my parents' house and had a friend come over recently and we decided to sneak out of the house and fuck around downtown. We got on those Lime scooter things. Let's just say, long story short, we ended up getting stranded 4 hours from home at 4 in the morning. It was super fucking cold and we were hungry, so we decided to stop at McDonald's since it was open. Some crackhead homeless guy comes out of nowhere and stole my scooter while I was on it, and the app was glitching. That guy spent $120 on that scooter before we could get it turned off. After we turned it off, we ordered McDonald's off the app. We went through the drive-thru and apparently they don't serve to people on scooters. This is true. I have experience. So they scammed us out of $10. We got the scooter app back and running. Both of our scooters are almost dead. So we went to find more. I'm just gonna say, long story short again, they died 2 hours from home by foot and had to walk 90% of it before finding more scooters. Made it home just barely before sunset, fucking traumatized being caught because we were miles from home. I'm still fucking scared to this day about this. I can't sleep sometimes. It keeps running through my head and I'm hoping it passes on soon. I'm gonna be real, like that sounds like a good ass story to tell your kid. Like, yeah, you're probably traumatized now, but in 10 years you're probably like, damn, what was so traumatizing though? And how the f did you get 4 hours away from your fucking house on a scooter, gang? This person wrote, I tried unaliving myself. I'm glad you're still here. Don't do that, because then you can't live life. It won't be worth it. If you kill yourself, you probably just hate your family, because then they're gonna be traumatized. They're gonna be like, my kid killed himself. I failed as a parent. You don't want your family to feel like that, right? Is that f***ed up? If you really hate yourself and you want to end it, it's just like, you gotta hate everyone else in your life. It's not like you just end your life and then, bye, gone. No, it's like, your family's gonna be traumatized. What did I do wrong? How could I have prevented that? Glad you're still here though. Whoever has the most viewed TikTok or YouTube short using a clip from this video or any video on my channel, I will send you $1,000. You can post however many times you want, but you must tag my TikTok or credit my YouTube. Good luck, everyone. There is this girl on the bus I like. She talks to me a lot. I don't want to get friend zoned. Nico, what do I do? Go play a video game or something. You don't gotta trip about girls if you're still on the school bus. I have a crush on a 6th grader and I'm in 4th. Yo, if you're in 4th grade, get the f out of my stream. No troll. Go watch Nick A30. 4th grade. I actually want to end stream. That's wild. Me and my girl was pretty much into each other and my classmate stole her. Oh, I didn't hate him though, but I felt betrayed. She glazed him so much and after 3 months they broke up. We haven't texted for almost a year. What should I do if I want to get back with her? You shouldn't get back with her, because your friend stole her, so clearly she didn't give a shit about you. Don't make your emotions revolve around a girl, because it's like relying on someone else. And if you're still in school, it's like, bruh, have fun. You don't want to be living your school life all sad and shit, like heartbroken. Let the girl come to you. Don't chase. Law of attraction. When you chase something, it's gonna run away. But if you're sitting still and something runs towards you, take up that opportunity, my boy. That was the quote of the day. Clip. I found a hidden envelope in my mom's room with $2,000 inside of it. She was saving for a pre-owned car on Facebook Marketplace, but I spent it on Fortnite V-Bucks and candy. No, you're f***ed up. I don't even care about the rest. I tried spending it all in a day, so I didn't have to come home with money. Like a week later, my dad asked me how I got my subscription, so I told him he made me work it off, and he put the money back like nothing happened. Oh my God, your dad is clutch. When I was younger, I was on my dad's phone in his room watching YouTube on his phone. He got a call, so I went to give him his phone, and you know what? I walked in on him and my stepmom convincing my sister. This was almost 10 years ago. I still think about it every now and then. I don't think we've ever spoken about it. Does that say convincing? Is this convincing? Because this makes no sense. Let me look up this word. Oh, I'm reading it wrong. I don't know what this word is, but it says become pregnant with a child?
Conceive.
Oh, conceiving. Wow, I have a 5th grade reading level, but that's not the issue here. Now that's crazy. I don't want to give should I give my opinion? I'm not gonna say it. Last year, I was really mentally unstable and never got the attention I needed. I decided to at a school and tell a teacher. Oh, so I can get the attention and help. I got sent to a psych ward for a month and it genuinely helped me, and I got the right meds and helped get my mindfulness. To this day, I'm doing so much better. My addiction. Wait, what is SH? Oh, self-harm. Oh, well, you're almost a year clean. Congrats. That's lit. That's a fucking accomplishment. My high school has a Discord server and I joined it as a joke. Fast forward a couple days, my friends come over and sends hella bad gifts, images, etc. The next day, I get pulled up to the principal's office and suspended because I ain't no snitch. But I told the principal I got hacked and bro believed it. I'm not gonna lie, you should have snitched, gang. Your boys would have snitched on you, so I ain't taking the blame for no one. I love sniffing my cousin's underwear. I sleep on the phone every night with a new e-girl. What do I do? I don't know. I'm 100% sure there is a ghost or negative energy in my house second floor. I really have proofs and everything, and my mom and brother feel negative energy too, but my father won't believe us. In school, I was feeling mad, so I hit a wall and ran to the bathroom, used urine, and went a little on the wall on purpose, peed on the toilet a bit, ran to class, made a fake sneeze when the teacher was talking, and then at recess, I pressed to kid. That's all over the place. I don't know what the f going on with you. I was sleeping with my 25-year-old cousin. I'm a minor, by the way. Blanked me and touched me inappropriately, and this was like 2 weeks ago. He's going to lose his jobs. He has a job and it involves kids. Yeah, f***ing turn that fucker in. You better have gone to the cops, gang. I hope you didn't just write it in my fucking Twitch stream confessions. While growing up, my mom would always yell at my sister for things that she didn't do. She would always blame her for things I did. I would feel terrible and it made me hate my mom so much. I was so young, my parents would always argue with each other and I would always take my dad's side. I love my dad and I always will. When I was 13, I learned more things and understood more stuff. I was led to believe the fights between my family were started because of me. I started hating myself even more. I started hurting myself for months. I tried to end it a little later at my cousin's house when my parents weren't there. It obviously didn't work and I tried hiding it until my best friend told my mom, since I left her a note. I feel terrible for doing it and I don't want to hurt myself anymore. I realize I should still love my mom because I'm only here because of her. I regret everything I've done every day and I know how to live my life now. Also wanted to say your videos helped me quite a bit and put a smile on my face, so thank you. Sorry for the long message. I appreciate it. I mean, you were young, you can't really blame yourself. You're here now and your parents are still here, so God bless. You're brave for admitting that.